so step 2 in this is we're now going to draw in the inside walls. Okay, we're going to draw the inside walls. Now these walls, you can see this is 14, this is 13. We have 6-inch walls. So we're going to measure out 6-inch walls on just from the outside edge in our scale, 6-inch walls, and just make 4 marks all the way around. Okay, and we just proceed to make all these marks first, and the last wall we'll just make this here. And then we're just going to lightly draw on the walls really quick here. Now we're going to draw on that wall. All we're doing is lining up the marks. And we're just drawing in the walls. Okay. We're just drawing in the walls here. Alright, now that will give us the inside walls. So if we look, we can see there. Now we've got to put in this door, and again I'm going to line this up so it's lined up this way. This is what we're building, okay, with our 10-foot here. Now we could stick it on this side or that side. We'd have to determine north, and we never did that. So I'm going to determine north on this now. And say north is this way. Okay, so if I turn it this way and I'm going to line it up like that, I'm going to say the north, and to put it in a real thing, I'm going to make it in parallel. I'm just going to make a arrow. Okay. Showing north, and that's it. The arrow always will point north. And that's it. So now we know that this, when we look north, that'll be north, so they line up. Okay? Alright, now, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this wall. This wall, from the outside to the front of that wall, is 6 feet 6 inches. So again, on my 1/2-inch scale, I'm going to measure 6 feet 6 inches. So I'm going to place this on 6 inches and run out 6 feet, make a mark, and the same thing there, place it on 6 inches, run out 6 feet, make a mark, and I will have the door jamb right here. Alright, that's the first part of this door jamb. Now we know it's 36 inches, so I'm going to measure 36 inches, which is, again, if I'm doing this right, that's 3 feet. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and again I will have my door jamb right there. Then I'm just going to erase these temporary walls right here. Okay, and that I'll finish extending this line in, erase this on the back side, and now I have my walls. Now usually what I do is to distinguish my walls, we can just make some kind of, and I would put this in the legend so that they would know that this is a 2x6 wall. This is just identifying this wall as a 2x6 wall. If I were to change the wall, I would change whatever I put in here. I could put any kind of pattern I want. But I'm choosing this pattern because all the walls here are going to represent a 2x6 wall. So basically I'm just going to roll that in like that. Now, and that's different from this, and again I could have left it that way, but I'm choosing this one to do it this way. And you can choose whatever pattern you want to put in this. This is just the pattern I'm choosing. Alright, so now we get the walls put in like that. Now, we sort of have this looking like that. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put an extended dimension here for the door so I know exactly what I just drew. Again, so we'll put an extended dimension in here. And we'll run this in at 6, 6. Make sure you're lined in parallel. Okay, and so we'll run this in at 6, 6. 6 feet, 6 inches. And then we want to show what's left. That's not necessarily important for a framer to know what's left. They would just know because they have the outside dimension, this will be in here. But you could measure it because now we're to scale. So if I took my scale and I wanted to give them a hard dimension on that, I can measure that on the inside. I have exactly 1 foot left. And I could show that by, again, just extending the dimension from here to there. So he would know that this is a 1 foot. And what I try to do is keep my lines lined up. And again, we're just going to make this 12 inches like that. Okay? All right.